Good day. Got a replay by Eornom here. He picked up this shiny new Chieftain and decided, let's take it out for a couple games. Let's see how fair and balanced it is. So he sent me this replay that he claims is pretty impressive. So let's take a look. Let's see how it is, and let's see what he does versus what I do. Of course, one criticism right off the start is he clearly is new to the Chieftain. Because you notice he's got those 5 regular rounds at the bottom left-hand corner. And as everyone knows, if you're playing the Chieftain, you're going to fire straight gold. Or you should really just play a different tank. That's just the way to play it. But hopefully he sticks with all those premium rounds and he doesn't cheapen out. And he's playing a map that, I don't know how to say it, but I do really like playing on this south side of the map. I know some people like to go where his teammate the E4 is at with some of those heavier tanks, but particularly this side, there's just a lot more interesting fighting. Gets a nice moving shot. This poor 62A. I mean, just playing the 62A is already a little rough. Hopefully they focus down the 113. And Eor does a good job of that. Is he going to lose his teammate? Ooh, getting a little more help from Nether S-Comp, so they're going to win this. Another thing you notice, unfortunately already hit, but another thing you notice is initially when he came over here, he was playing much more, 62A is just not going to worry about him, but he was playing much more kind of towards like the super conk side a little bit. If you're sitting back here, as you kind of see, people are more able to poke up and get shots on you. So if you do dive into this dip, it's usually best to get to the far side if you can. Let's see, does he hit this shot? Unfortunate. He probably should be poking more at like K5 at this point against the Leo. Be trying to use his turret armor. I guess he doesn't have the worst spot here, but looks rough. I mean, you got a turret, and you got depression, so let's play the ridges. But worked out. Typically, I tend to a lot more see people poke more like the K5 on the far side. You can't do too much in the middle with the angles. The biggest thing he's got to watch out for is people sitting back towards like K1. So you definitely can't do much poking up and aiming at this sort of a spot, but it's where I have the best opportunity to get damage. But so he'd be a little bit slower here. Plenty of times the game stalls out. Looks like there's a couple tanks. Like, again, E4, I don't know if I'd send the E4 into this dip. Like, it's only good for a couple people to be in here. Nice kill. Once you start getting too many people, you kind of lose the effectiveness of this side. So something like, the TVP and Leo at least moved a little bit down towards the shooting in the city, but there's just not much to be gained. If there's too many people in the middle, you just lose your angles. Doesn't really aim the shot. I think that's spending a little too much time up if he doesn't have to, but his teammates are applying pressure, so tracking shot. Oh, a little bit of a missed shot, but you can kind of see that effect, right? As I was talking about, when he pokes up to the top of the hill, when he spends his time aiming, or he's moving up before he's loaded, he's risking them shooting him back. And the best way to kill the Chieftain is, while its turret armor is good, if the turret's to the side, it's much more penable. So when he popped out to shoot the ST1, he was able to get hit by the TVP in return. Good solid shot. TVP's looking his way. Wait till you're loaded. Yeah. I think if he waits till he's loaded to peek there, he's got a good shot at getting the shot. Alright, so not bad. It looks like Artie stopped shooting at him. Oh. Push forward. Don't be sitting back. Okay, good. E4 on his left. Okay, now he notices. E4 can't do much. Nice. Gets a tracking shot. That's good. Going for the retrack. Perfect. I probably should... he'll get the kill here, so it doesn't matter. He probably could have been driving forward a little bit there to get into the battle more, but right one thing I was going to say is he was getting hit by Artie a little bit, and Artie stopped focusing him. If they would have kept hitting him a little bit more, it maybe would have been time to leave. But, so look at that. It's still 8-4. They're up by a reasonable amount, so the goal here is get the rest of the damage, right? So he's got 6k damage, 2k assistance. Pretty solid. I guess he could aim for this one. Keep driving forward. Okay, well, he's using the brush, try and stay unspotted, but I think he should really be driving towards them. Because if he does have angles on the E100, force him back. But again, right? You know, you're up 11-5, right? I'd want to get up into the fight. 7k damage, 2k assistance. Full health Kronwagen, right? That they're not really easily going to push. Yeah, close the distance, just farm the E100. E100 is not going to poke yet. Yeah, I'd probably just try and farm E100 here. Would have been nice to get a tracking shot, but it was close enough. I mean, I'd poke it. Yeah, make E100 hit his shots. One thing to be careful about, again, when you're not loaded yet and you're poking out like that, it's going to make them a lot more likely to want to drive out towards you. And when he had more health, you don't necessarily want that, but at this point, finish him off. And, you know, good news, he did stay with all gold, so he did play the tank properly, but again, look at this, you run out of gold rounds. Oh well. Over 9k damage, 2k assistance. Definitely not a bad game on your first day on the Chieftain, you are.